And we're live. Welcome back, everybody. Tonight, I am joined by Mr. Reactor, who has a very popular YouTube channel. And he, failed an IQ test recently, and it was all over YouTube. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
So, what brought you over to YouTube? I know we had talked a little bit at VidCon and stuff, but like, why'd you start your YouTube channel?
It was in 2012. I actually started it after I realized I could manipulate Reddit very easily because I was manipulating Reddit for a little while, and then one day I got the first position on the front page, and I realized if I used a video in there, I could make money off of it because YouTube was paying people. So I ran outside and filmed my car real quick, like a minute long video, and then ran back and uploaded that. And then I did a little bit more manipulation, and I had the #1 and #2 spots. And my video ended up getting so much attention so quickly from Reddit that YouTube put it on their front page, and then it ended up getting like 2 million views, and I made like $7,000. And I was like, oh my god, I could do this for a living. So then I just started making viral videos after that.
And then you pivoted away from that, right? Didn't you, to like build more of an audience?
Well, yeah, because the channel I was posting the viral videos on never gained any subscribers. It was always like a one hit cash grab kind of thing. It didn't like sustain money, so it wasn't that great. But then also someone stole one of my viral videos, and it just kind of really upset me that the videos I was making were so easily stolen that I realized I had to put my face into my videos, and that's when I started doing that.
Okay, gotcha. So that was the reason for the pivot, was to actually have some sort of copyright or ownership to the video.
Yeah, yeah. I stopped making viral videos and started making personalized videos that I was the star of, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess we're all our own stars in some way, right? You're sitting at what, like 65, 67 now?
65,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, and how long did that take you actually after you pivoted to the channel?
Um, I started the channel in 2016, and I gained like 2,000 subscribers pretty quickly, but then I stopped posting on the channel for a year. So I sat at 2,000 for a long time, and then my friend Mumkey made a video about me, and then it actually like kind of jump started the channel again as I started making videos again.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys did that whole situation where YouTube hit you with the strike at one point, right, over your interactions with Mumkey,
Yeah,
even though it was a joke.
Yeah, the video that actually met Mumkey by making, we went back and forth as like a kind of like a friendly joke, and then years later, I get a strike for bullying him in those videos, and it was really ridiculous.
Hold on. So the strike didn't come immediately. It was well down the road.
No, it was like 2 years later.
That seems kind of I don't know. It's odd. Yeah, exactly. Because how are we supposed to control the future rules of YouTube,
Yeah, well, but this isn't even like exactly that. This is like bullying was never allowed, but 2 years later they decided what was bullying. I don't know. It's weird.
So they finally put their finger on it, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go through and any
No,
videos."
I think it really comes down to someone reporting it. Someone reported the video, or it got over a threshold number of reports, and then they have their AI auto strike stuff, something like that.
Yeah, and they probably hit the algorithm or something. And
Yeah,
that was
but
when was this?
even after I complained, I filed a claim against it saying it wasn't correct or whatever. They still said that it was valid, and I had to actually go through Trusted Flagger in order to get it removed, but it eventually did get removed.
Okay, so you didn't carry. I mean, it took a while, but you're not having to carry it anymore or anything.
No, no, yeah, I got rid of it.
That's good. So when
Yeah,
other than that, like doing Reddit and stuff, you were telling me before the show, and I don't think we talked about it when it was at VidCon, but your current YouTube is banned on Reddit.
yeah, yeah, because of like right when I started my channel, I kind of went like from zero to like full power real quickly, and used a bunch of tricks like messed with grade A under A and Reddit and stuff like that. And it was around that time that that I was kind of like grade A's enemy on Reddit because I posted videos that showed them what I was doing, and they all loved grade A under A. So, in my opinion, what happened is the moderators who were also like in love with grade A under A uh, hated me because I was going against him and like poking fun at him. So they used like there's a rule that says you can't have like multiple accounts.
Mhm.
And in one of the posts, I admitted that I had a Reactor account and I had a personal account. And they said that I was using two accounts, so then they banned me, which is like a really bullshit reaching for, they're really reaching for a reason to ban me, but yeah, now I'm banned.
Just from the subreddit or your whole account?
Well, no, just from the subreddit, but
Uh,
I mean for videos, r/videos.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah. One of my got banned off of slash political videos. So their other subreddit, I got kicked out of there
What is it called?
because the you know how r slash videos has their political side
Oh
too. It's
yeah,
like
but it's
r
like
slash
for
political
weak and
videos.
yeah,
Yeah, but you can't post anything political in our videos, and
yeah.
so I was like, okay, I'm doing some political conversation. I'm gonna start posting there, and they hit me with spam, and blocked my main account off of there
Well,
because
you
it
post it too
was
many times, and they can do that.
yeah, it wasn't no, what it was is they hit me because I posted it there and the Donald.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't want to show people that you're connected to the Donald. So
Yeah, it wasn't even that. It was just that's a good area to freaking grab a shit ton of views from. That's where any of my political commentary stuff, the best external traffic I get comes from the Donald.
yeah, yeah. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, Reddit thinks that the Donald is like a toxic limb.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah. So like, if they see an account that posts something in the Donald, or like has conversations in the Donald, they'll I don't know, they'll shun you. So
Oh.
it doesn't seem too crazy.
So apparently, yeah, apparently, even though I'm not in there other than using it to get views on videos when I'm doing political commentary, just still views from their, viewership, it gives me a bad name, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's honestly, I would take that over political. Like I would take that over political videos because actually the like Donald subreddit actually gets me views.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a weird subreddit though.
It's
It acts
really weird. It's so
it acts differently than the
obsessed.
other ones. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
in
highly
regards to
obsessed.
me, like when I post stuff on Reddit,
Hmm.
it always acts the same way. I can always predict what's going to happen for the most part, within a range. But the Donald is just totally different.
Is it just because of the
It's
people who are on that subreddit, or
I have no idea. It's like it just acts. Posting there is a whole different animal. I don't know what to call it. It's a whole different thing. Like, yeah, it's not the same thing.
yeah, and that's why I've been like I have my personal account and then my work account or whatever YouTube account that I use, and that's been hit with a few bans because I mean honestly I'm breaking the rule by self promoting my videos. I mean
Yeah,
that's I'm already breaking Reddit rules, you know.
yeah. We'll just have other people post on
Yeah, I need to start getting people to freaking move my videos
that.
on there and shit for me.
Yeah, start your own subreddit. Uh, Make sure people know about your subreddit, and then post your videos in your subreddit, and try to just grow a Reddit following.
Did you ever build out a subreddit?
Uh, I had one, but it got stolen by some Reactor company, and
Really?
yeah, so now I can't get it back because the admins on Reddit are so slow, and I don't know, they're just not helping me.
Yeah, dude, that's so ridiculous.
Yeah,
So we all met at VidCon. So how was that trip for you, man? I know you're East Coast guy, so how
yeah,
was
no,
it
it was
coming out to
awesome.
California?
It was awesome. I've been to California before, so I know how the weather is. But yeah, the weather's awesome. Um, but yeah, hanging out with everyone was awesome. It was all awesome.
Yeah, it was a good trip, man. It was really cool to get to actually interact with people that, when you've interacted with them all online for, I don't
Mhm.
know, a year or so, you're just
Yeah, it's
like,
like you know each other from Twitter.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's
Yeah,
one thing where it was like, I've interacted with like Bunty and the other guys heavily on Twitter, and then it's just like getting to meet them and interact in person, and it's like, I don't know. It was a I had an amazing time. It was really fun, especially the last night, dude. The last night was good stuff.
yeah, yeah. That was like the best night.
And also getting to see Billy the Fridge run to either jump into a fight or dive into a fight. That'd be funny.
Wait, did that happen or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
These dudes when they got out of the when that salsa club closed or was, closing for the night, these Mexican dudes got into a like fight with each other. I actually it's in my vlog, dude, of Billy
oh,
running them down,
yeah. I don't remember that.
dude. And freaking and then who was it? Fuck, whatever, Sheeb, whatever. I don't know his name.
Shibe, Shibe,
Shibe,
Solid Shibe.
Shibe, Shibe ran over there and was just saying Despacito to him, trying to get
Oh,
him to
okay.
calm down.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah,
Was
it
it?
was.
It was the last night.
Yeah, I was at like it was probably at like 1:45 in the morning.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, everyone was standing around and freaking they were kicking people off the patio and shit.
Like the bar was closed.
It was closing, yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember when. I remember. Thought I remembered when Billy left.
It was after that because we were all chilling out on the sidewalk there for a while, and then
Oh, okay.
it was after me and you got done chatting, and then Lacey and like all them had come over and were bullshitting, and I
Yeah,
don't know. A lot of
yeah.
people were
I remember
distracted
that.
in their own conversations to watch what was going on, but it was funny to watch like freaking two, three Mexican guys almost beat the shit out of each other, and Billy the Fridge running over trying to get into a fight.
Yeah, that was fun though.
Yeah. So, what would you? Are you gonna be out again for it next year?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I actually want to like because this year I kind of went like I didn't plan on going until the last
Hmm.
minute. Yeah, so like maybe 3 days before VidCon, I booked my flight and all that. But yeah, it was fun. So I definitely want to like plan in advance for next year.
Yeah, and actually get into it. Where when you came out, did you Airbnb or who'd you
Yeah,
end up?
I Airbnb'd.
How was that? How is that experience? 'Cause I was thinking about doing it this next year, but I'm just curious
Uh,
how.
I don't know. It was a hotel, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, like the ad was for a hotel that was Airbnb out its rooms. I guess sort
Weird.
of like cab drivers drive for Uber now. You know?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like all the companies are losing money, so they jump onto the apps.
It's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, because the guys like Bunty and all them, and then like Izzy and them had actual houses, and that seems like it was a pretty legit way to go. Because like I think they paid
Yeah,
300 total for the whole trip each.
really?
Yeah, dude, it was like $1,200 for the 5 days or whatever.
Hmm.
And they split it because it was a 4 bedroom house, by
Yeah,
by
yeah.
four
That's what I'm
people.
thinking. I'm thinking next year because I know they have some really nice houses you could rent in that area.
Yeah.
Get enough people, and yeah.
And it brings the price way in the hell down.
Mhm.
So you got any plans coming up for your channel? Are you doing anything
No, no
like
plans, no plans at all. I just plan on making videos as close to weekly as possible.
yeah, and then just once a week? Is that your game plan? Because I mean, you do quality edits and stuff. And have you thought of going more, or is you because you have side work, right? You do have an actual job,
No, I mean uh, I do gigs, like sponsored promotional stuff, but
but
that's
YouTube
pretty much
and
it.
this is your priority.
Yeah, I mean,
Gotcha.
yeah, I do. Well, I do try to make videos as often as possible, but at the same time, I don't uh, only do that. You know?
Yeah, yeah. You do side work and pick up things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then have you and I know you guys are close, have or close in vicinity. I don't know how close you guys really are because me and him were talking. Have you guys ever thought of you and Wang ever thought of doing anything? Because you guys are really pretty dang close to each other.
Yeah, he lives in New York City, and I live right outside New York City. So I hung out with him, and we did talk about some sort of collab. We haven't, we didn't really like talk about what it would be, but yeah, the idea has floated.
Yeah, because you guys seem to have similar style, and you both honestly have really pulled your YouTube together via Reddit. Both of you have used Reddit pretty heavily, you know?
Has he? I never heard that.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I would assume with him focusing on, making stories driven by Reddit stories that he's got to be using Reddit too.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't
Because
know. Maybe.
I mean he does all the tales from the internet, like the Reddit deep dives and like the stories off of Reddit where he actually investigates them and goes in further. You would think he's got to be.
No, I kind of think he would. It would make more sense if he was taking the stories from Reddit and telling them to YouTube. So it's probably just a YouTube audience.
You think it's purely YouTube and it's not grabbing people from
Yeah,
Reddit?
maybe Twitter, but his Twitter is probably from YouTube also.
Yeah. Oh yeah, one of my mods just mentioned LeBron James is now a Laker.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about
Like a
that.
$134 million contract or something. Was it?
Over 154
Oh,
over over
54.
4 years, dude.
Mhm.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Hey man, they want to win a championship, and
it's like
Kobe's
35 million a year.
right. So obviously, I don't. A lot of people probably in here know you. They know you before they know me, but where did the character of Reactor really start out at? Like, what made you
Uh,
play that role?
well, like my viral video channel was actually like really satirical. Like it wasn't really a viral video channel, but like it's the channel that had my viral videos, and
Mhm.
it was basically satirical. It had that sense of humor with it. Uh, and when I got away from that because one of my videos was stolen, I decided to imitate reaction channels, the that were the thieves of my content. So so that's when I decided I had to put my face on camera and I was just gonna make these shitty videos. And I made that huge backlog, and then I ended up reacting to one of Monkey Jones' videos, and that's when I kind of like jumped into the character. I didn't plan on doing it that early, but because he had already made a video about me, I figured whatever. I jumped into it, and since then I've been kind of like doing this.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it kind of timed out well, even though it was earlier than you wanted, it seemed.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't really plan. I didn't really think ahead of like how many of those shitty reaction videos I was gonna make. I was just pumping them out, and then when Monkey did that video, I was like, yeah, I guess it's time. Now's a good time. And then I just started doing all that weird stuff. I did plan on doing it like more gradually, but yeah, it's the same thing.
So someone was talking earlier in the chat. Would you ever be up to a conversation with grade A under A or debating him because of
Yeah,
I'd be curious to see and it'd be fun to watch because he got so triggered by
yeah, yeah. I was gonna say that triggered. He got triggered.
Yeah,
by
he
what I did.
definitely did, and it was honestly it was one of the smartest things I've ever seen done. If anyone watching doesn't know, what did you actually do to grade A under A, and how'd you do it?
I cut up his videos to make an advertisement for my own channel that had 37 subscribers at the time. Like I had just started the channel, and I made this advertisement of it was basically him saying subscribe to my channel, and then I posted it on my channel saying that he was my friend and that he made the video for me. And then he came and started like talking shit and calling me pathetic in the comments. So then I paid for it to be an ad on his channel.
So you actually bought a YouTube ad?
Yeah, well, you can make any video an ad on YouTube. You can make any video an ad on another video on YouTube.
Really? How much does that run?
Uh, I actually don't remember how much I spent, but the number that is written going around is 600, and that sounds right. I just don't
Gotcha.
remember. It's like now I remember what everyone's saying. It's weird.
That's funny. So you did it ended up on his video as an advertisement and promotion for your channel in his voice.
Yeah. So when people went to his channel, they would see a video of him, which they thought was the video that they meant to watch. You click his video and this starts playing. They're gonna be like, "Oh, cool, no ad."
Dude,
And then it's just an ad of him promoting my channel.
it's so fucking
It's pretty funny.
genius, dude. Dude, I'm not even kidding, dude. That is so fucking genius, man. Because it's one of those things you wouldn't expect it, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And then it was before the whole apocalypse stuff happened too. I was thinking about that. I
Yeah,
don't
and
know. I
so
don't know if it's changed now because of all that stuff, but
yeah, I wonder if you could still buy an ad in front of a specific video these days.
I'm pretty sure you could.
Well, YouTube wants to make money, and if you're
Yeah.
willing to give them money, you know.
They check the ad video that you're trying to play to make sure it's not like offensive or anything, and then they only play it on videos that aren't offensive or anything. So
Well, you can pick it, right? Nerd City had shown that you can pick what rating of video you want your stuff to play
mhm.
against.
Yeah, you can say if you care about the type of audience or content.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's a good question. If you could get the stream set up and the big structure of everything, would you box grade A under A like all the other YouTubers who are boxing each other these days?
Uh, I'm not a huge fan of boxing, but yeah, I guess if Great Andre wanted to box me, I would do it.
It'd be good stuff, dude. It would just be funny to get him to like have to own the fact that you owned him. You know, because
Yeah,
honestly, and
YouTube boxing match.
he got so triggered. Like it was started with Reddit, right?
Yeah. Well, no. What do you mean started with Reddit?
Well, I mean his didn't he see it on his subreddit or did it go
Oh
did
yeah, that might be what happened. It might have been posted to a subreddit, but I'm pretty sure I posted it to Reddit, and he probably saw it on Reddit.
yeah, and he was getting like frustrated by it and then tried to backpedal when people are saying he's extremely triggered
Mhm.
over it.
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't delete the comment on the video.
Yeah, I don't know. That would make him look worse, especially if he had screenshots of the comments. It would just make him look like he's pussing out. But I've been like I don't know, man. I've been trying to stir some drama just to get some interactions with other creators who aren't friends, you know, just that I either can't stand or smaller or you remember that guy who got arrested at VidCon this year, the only guy who got arrested?
No, I don't.
Oh,
What
so
happened?
Izzy had video footage of it, and this guy got arrested at VidCon, and me and my buddy had seen him and his wannabe Jake Paul group before the event had started, and they were they were just cringe galore. And yeah, Simo vlogs. I've been trying to get him to fucking to like come start drama with him because it's funny because I use clips of him getting arrested in my VidCon video. And I
Oh,
kept
okay.
posting them to his commenting him on all of his videos.
Did he say anything?
No, he didn't say a damn thing. And I'm like, dude, I used a clip of you, man. You got to check it out. And it's like a clip of him acting like an idiot. And then I'm like, see, kids, this is why you don't act like the next Jake Paul. And then then it goes into him getting arrested at VidCon.
Nice.
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to manufacture something to have some fun with it. And so, not many people in here know, but you were interviewed by Keemstar.
Yeah, in one of my videos, I did an interview with him.
And how was that?
Yeah, it went well.
Yeah, that was. I actually watched that one. It was really good stuff, dude. I thought it was hilarious. Your response to him was hilarious.
Yeah, it was a pretty good interview. Can't really say much about it. He interviewed me because I did a bunch of crazy stuff, and my neighbors like contacted him or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's similar to that whole neighbors contacting and interacting and reaching out to him with the Jake Paul and Logan Paul stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
pretty
it's
much
fun.
exactly like that.
That's funny when you actually start building. Well, and what actually made the neighbors freak out? Was it just you doing crazy stuff for your videos?
We were playing music like real late.
So it's just sound related.
Yeah, firecrackers and stuff probably.
Yeah, people. Is this before you moved into the city, or was it where
Yeah,
you
so this
currently
is
live?
when I lived in Chicago. And then I told my fans to kill the guy. And then yeah, he got all, and then yeah, they got all upset about that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So I don't know, man. People get so easily think everything's real these days.
Yep.
So so I don't know if you have any future plans of it, but are you just you're gonna stick to here? I know there's been a lot of stuff going on with the Instagram. Have you
Yeah, but I don't really post anything on Instagram. Uh,
even
I mean, I've been trying to do it more often, but yeah, I don't know.
so then even because you saw they have long form, right? They have that new long form video thing they're running
Oh
now.
no, I didn't see that. So I could post full videos there.
Yeah.
Huh.
I only found out about it because of Wank.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it
Yeah.
out.
They're doing I think their Facebook is Facebook's way of trying to freaking hit back at YouTube. I'd be curious to see how it works out in the long run.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll check that out.
What's I mean, and I know, and this is personal, and I'm not going to bring up any names or anything, but you you have family, yes?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Well, I just because I don't know how much you have out there about people and whatnot. So, but you have a brother who's pretty active politically, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. My brother is Tim Pool. He's a
Okay, so
journalist.
I didn't know if people knew that or if you had
Yeah,
said
no,
that.
I think it's pretty well known at this point.
So what's it like doing your style of stuff and then having your brother who does his own style of stuff, which is all political and social commentary?
Uh, I mean, it's a different world. I don't really dabble in politics that often. I don't really care for politics that much. So it's just like a whole different world. I'm over here doing my YouTube thing. He's doing his journalism thing, and yeah,
Yeah, you guys occasionally do the podcast and stuff
yeah,
together.
yeah. Well, yeah, I go on his podcast every once in a while, and he has interviewed me on his channel. But other than that, I his thing is like reporting news, and mine is like making fake news. So it's totally different world.
Yeah, and so it's just curious, like you both are doing pretty damn well on YouTube and in your respective fields. Like, do you guys ever bounce ideas off of each other? Obviously, I mean, you probably more towards him, like, but anything like that? Because I mean, his is all journalism. I mean, he just is reporting,
Like
you know.
if I see anything that is politically interesting, I will ask him if he heard about it. I point stuff out to him before, but yeah, I wouldn't say I give him ideas.
Well, no, I was meaning like bounce, like, hey, I was thinking of this for something or fake video aiming at this, trying to, find
Oh no,
talk.
he doesn't want anything to do with what I do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean he doesn't hate it, but he doesn't he doesn't want to touch it.
He doesn't condone it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just funny. It's funny that you guys are on like polar opposites of the sphere, and then it's
But at the same time, it's not so different because he's up against fake news, and so am I. So for the most part, like
yeah,
I'm making fake news I'm making the media look stupid with the stuff I do, while he's reporting on them being stupid. It's like,
yeah. I didn't think of it that way. That actually does make kind of sense.
yeah, I'm just less ethical, I would say.
Yeah, like your recent video where it was how you started a fake news. Well, not you didn't. You
Yeah,
killed fake news by starting fake news.
yeah, yeah, basically. But I mean, actually, I don't know whether that plant exists or not. So, I mean, that's a thing.
Well,
For,
hasn't
for all I
that
know,
been kind of discredited like by all over the place? Like haven't
no, I
before
think,
you even did it?
um, no, actually, there's evidence on the internet that it exists, and it's not since I had it confirmed as a hoax that people maybe have started seeing it as a hoax.
It's just funny, dude. Like
Yeah.
how you've used Reddit and other things to basically impact different situations, like a marijuana strain that may or may not exist.
Hmm. But I called it species also, which uh, added more mystery to it.
So as if it was something completely different. It wasn't a sativa or anything like that. It was some another little branch of it.
Uh, well, it was like all the animals in Australia have evolved differently because they've been isolated.
Hmm.
Yeah, the idea was that all the plants that got isolated evolved differently, including the cannabis plant that was isolated there. So,
Yeah,
so
and
yeah.
honestly, through conversation with you and interacting with you, you seem like a pretty damn smart dude and like educated, but you play a character who's supposed to be a little
Uh,
dense sometimes,
no, I
right?
mean,
Like
I dropped out of high school when I was like 14,
really?
and that was kind of the last I went to school.
Are you playing your character now?
No, I'm serious. This is real. Yeah, I dropped out of high school I finished 1 year. I finished my freshman year, and then I dropped out.
Really?
So I am not educated.
Well, I mean, you're well spoken.
No, I'm self-educated, I would say. Educated on the internet.
I mean, that kind of is the way to educate yourself these days.
Yeah, like
Everything's
everything,
there.
every question I had, I had at my fingertips, for most of my life.
Yeah, I didn't know that. And see, sometimes it's hard to tell, like when you're, playing the
Yeah,
role and when you're being serious.
yeah. No, no, this is all real.
Yeah. And so how has that impacted you? Oh God, someone in the chat. Yeah. He has been educated how to properly eat pussy. Sounds good.
Right.
Yeah, because that's the only thing you can learn online, Stone Mexican.
I didn't even know they had that information online. Is
I
that something
know.
you can be taught?
I get, probably it is the internet, right? Everything's there,
Yes. Rule 34
right?
on educational cunnilingus website.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so here we go. How do you pronounce GIF? Someone
GIF. No, the proper way is GIF, just like giraffe.
gotcha. See, I guess
Giraffe is the best example of how to pronounce GIF.
I've used that as defense. In my most recent video, it pissed off a bunch of people on Reddit and elsewhere because I was, pro that you pronounce it GIF, and people's always argue, but the word's graphics. I'm like, yeah, but graphics isn't spelled GIF.
And
So
wasn't it supposed to be? I forget what it's. He named it after something like a Jiffy.
yeah, I don't
Named it
know
after
what
Jiffy Lube, the car place.
is that what it was.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he that guy I mean, and he also, made it very clear how he pronounced the word. And I mean, it'd be like, and my argument was, if you tell someone or you create a product and you tell them this is how it's spelled and this is how it's pronounced, this is what the product is. It's Pepsi, not Peepsy or whatever
Yeah.
else. You don't argue it with the creator.
Yep. And it's not like he made some crazy language. He crossed some language barriers by getting the letter G to make the sound that a J makes. Like
Yes.
we have gift, the word gift, but we also have giraffe. So if he gets to choose, which way to pronounce it, that he gets to decide. It's on him.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Yeah.
People tend. It's just funny that is one of the longest running debates, and
Mhm.
people get so fired up over it. And like Rhino, one of the guys he's a mod in a lot of communities, and he's a good guy, but he was arguing it with me when we were at the Airbnb with Izzy and the other guys, and he is dead set that it's Jif, which he can pronounce it how he wants. I'll stick to the creator's way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but it's also kind of weird because then you think if he wants it to be a GIF, like a Jiffy, why did he pick a G?
Yeah, well, because it's you graphic.
Like, yeah, he won't be wrong, but it's like, why are you even starting this debate? You know,
Yeah,
you
I
knew
feel
damn
like
well what he was doing.
oh yeah, I feel like the creator intentionally pronounces it
Um,
that way to stir up some drama, further debate.
yep.
So, um, have you, and because you're in a different sphere than me when it comes to YouTube, have you seen or had any hits from ad issues and like ad apocalypse? I mean, because you don't swear much, you don't do any of that, and it's not like you're talking about politics.
I do
So,
swear a little bit.
yeah, but
I
it's
don't
not
really, I don't
noticeable.
really try to like watch my language, but I don't really swear too often.
Yeah, it's not super noticeable, and I've
Yeah.
watched
So
most of your videos, so
yeah, what were you saying though? I'm sorry.
no, you're good.
Uh,
Have you been hit by demonetization?
uh, no, not really, but I did recently, with like maybe a month or two ago, I uploaded a video about the history of sex toys, and that did get demonetized and age restricted. So
Which is
I'm not going to
kind
argue it though.
no,
Yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense. You're talking about sex toys, right?
Yeah, stone dildos and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Cavemen had them. It's kind of weird.
Cavemen had stone dildos.
Yep, they have found stone dildos.
Jesus. Yeah, that's
Better than wood, I suppose.
yeah.
Right?
Splinters.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, and that's understandable, but I mean, the rest of your stuff stays pretty good and you don't run into any
Mhm.
issues.
Yeah, no problems.
See, and that's the thing. Well, I mean, I don't have to worry about that now since the change over to, that they've pushed, but it's curious to see how it's impacted different creators because I mean, I talk to people like you, Wang, to, commentary guys who are doing political stuff, and it's curious to see the difference that they've had with, ads and demonetization.
Yeah, I guess some people do, but I don't think people are getting affected as much as they used to.
Now, I think it's kind of
Yeah,
slowed, but then again,
people
you
used to
have
complain a lot, and it seems like now the 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 noise is kind of disappearing. No one's really talking about that anymore. Maybe they're getting used to it, or I don't know.
yeah, and then there's ways around it, I guess, like with Patreons and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah. So no one's really, as in,
it,
they're not in trouble anymore. Maybe.
no, and I think, well, I mean, the one person I noticed that talks about it quite often, but he's also using other people's content to make jokes and stuff about is PewDiePie's stuff. He'll make jokes about, whether or not a video got monetized and stuff like that. But that's all because of copyright stuff more than anything. It
Like
has
his
nothing.
videos. His
Yeah, his
videos.
own. Yeah, his videos will
It must
get
suck to get a copy strike or whatever on his channel.
yeah,
What
no
is it? What
shit.
does he make, like 20 grand per video?
Probably. I mean, if you figure he's pulling in, he's top tier ads, right? So he's top tier
Mhm.
whatever his
Yeah,
CPM, and then he's what, running 5 to 10 million views at least.
yeah. I think he gets like 5 million.
And then over the lifetime of the video, it probably hits 10 or so. Like, I mean,
Yeah, something like that. Sounds right.
really, if you drop the hard R on Patreon, people, it'll shut you down.
Yeah, that kind of sounds. That sounds right.
That makes sense. I mean, I understand the whole free speech issue, but like if you're gonna post it on there, just learn the rules. That's like Twitch. Do you do anything on Twitch?
I have a Twitch, twitch.com/it's Reactor, but I don't really use it that often.
Have you been on there for a while, or did you start jumping over there when they started pushing towards content creators?
Uh, I'm not on there much, but I got on there like a year ago.
Oh, okay, so before they did
Yeah.
their premieres and stuff,
Mhm.
because now apparently you can actually post long form video on there.
Yeah, I guess you can post it everywhere. I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, the only reason I've been paying attention is because I'm just trying to grow an audience and build out. I think this is what I enjoy the most about my channel is conversations with fellow creators and like other people. I mean, I have fun with my created content and I'm trying to find my, you know, niche because I
Yeah, just
like the
keep making
comedy.
content.
Yeah, but I got to figure out what I want, what kind of
Mhm.
content I want to make.
Mhm. You just got to make content, and then you'll figure out what you want as time goes on.
Yeah. I pretty much settled into one spot when I first started, and now I'm at that point where I'm just like I'm getting burnt out on talking politics and talking commentary. Like man, it's draining. Like my Twitter, like watching people get into fights over the most petty shit. Like I'm like, dude, can we just be normal humans from now
Yeah,
on?
or you could be the type of creator who feeds off that.
Yeah, I wanted that's what I did. I really fed off it in the beginning and used a lot of it, but at this point I'm just like so drained by by politics. I'm really drained by politics lately.
Yeah, yeah, I don't touch it.
Yeah, I'm starting to like shift away. I mean, I'll talk to people who have political mindsets and conversations with people about politics is cool, but actual commentary just talking shit or, talking about this feminist or that freaking, social justice warrior or whatever, dude. I'm just like, can't do it anymore, man. It just drains me in life.
Yeah, yeah. Just it's the there's a war. There's a war out there.
There, there is a war, and I don't know, man. I need to take a break from that war.
Yeah.
I like people like your brother, dude, who actually are in journalism. I don't know how they do it. Like to be quite honest, because it's one of those
Mhm.
things.
It's like you're basically following the story of the real world as opposed to like a TV show, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Or
if
on
there's
the
a TV show,
internet.
the journalist is following the made up story. So a journalist here follows they have to follow the entire story, and you can miss stuff. You can, like you can never get the full story. You don't know what's exactly going on.
No, exactly. Because I mean, granted, we have the internet and there's a lot of shit, but things can be edited, like videos and people getting assaulted by police
Mhm.
videos and everything like that. You see how people try to spin the narrative to fit their views.
Uh-huh. Or to sell newspapers,
Exactly.
sell ads.
So and like that for me, it's like, man, I just want. I don't mind that that's the way it is, but I kind of just want to find a way to like have fun with my channel, and this is the best I found, where it's like talking to people, and because honestly I would have never thought, besides meeting you at VidCon and thinking you make some cool ass content, and I mean I don't think I could ever do it because of my style. I'm a little dry,
Yeah. Well,
but
I'm trying to.
yeah, but you have timing, and for me I would have to actually write out all my jokes in order to freaking do my shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't really write anything down.
Yeah, so it's more natural for you, and you have
Hmm.
your timing and the way the role or the character you want to play kind of
Hmm.
ingrained. And whereas with me, like when I'm talking about stuff, even if I'm trying to make jokes, unless I'm interacting with people, jokes don't come naturally for me.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of. I know what you mean.
I don't know. I look at it as a skill set. Like I
Hmm.
can talk to anyone, but when it comes to like being funny, you know,
Yeah, I don't like trying to be funny.
yeah, it has to feel natural. And well, in one of my mods, the only thing funny that comes out of my videos when I'm talking about serious topics or trying to, throw some sort of funniness in it. You met him at VidCon, Sicko, my buddy. He helps me with memes and stuff to interject into things to make it, a little funnier. But that's the only spot the funny comes from on my videos is other people's clips.
Yeah,
But I don't know. It is what it is. And so I'm trying to pivot that style. Like I just got my spare room free, and so it's a big ass room, and I'm like, you know what? I want to actually do something in there with content.
yeah. So you were tweeting about that.
Yeah, and it's because I haven't had an open space like this. I've been, producing out of my living room and shit, and
Mhm. Yeah, I could use a studio. That'd be nice.
yeah, it's pretty much. I mean, I just need to get some screen and stuff and whatever, but I don't know. It'll be curious if I can actually start putting some stuff together instead of just sitting in front of a camera and talking.
Yeah, I guess.
Have you thought of, besides like your, face to camera interactions, are you recording with your cell phone, or do you actually have equipment? How are you doing your in studio stuff?
I have a camera mounted to my monitor.
Okay, so are you using like a Logitech or like some sort of webcam, or you actually have an actual camera?
I have a Canon T7i that I use.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, I started off using my cell phone though.
Yeah, that's pretty much what, when I'm not using my desktop camera, I'm using my cell phone because I mean they
Yeah,
shoot in 4K. Like, why not?
when people are talking to me about like starting YouTube channels and they're like, I don't have any equipment or anything. I'm like, dude, you have a cell phone. Prop it up, push the record button, and it'll record just as well as any camera out today. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, you can get a big, nice cinematic camera, but you don't need it.
Space Bitch wants you to show your bobs.
What are Bob's?
You know how Indian people ask girls to show their
Oh,
boobs.
yeah, familiar.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And apparently I'm being told by one of my mods I should make porn. It's fun and fulfilling.
All
just
right.
start just start a Pornhub channel apparently.
Does Pornhub work the same way as YouTube? Upload videos and you get paid?
Apparently, I think it does, from what I've heard.
Yeah, sounds like
Because
it.
a lot of the people who got kicked off YouTube, like the gun channels and the marijuana channels, were talking about going over to Pornhub.
Yeah, I don't know if they were joking though.
I don't know. I've heard it from multiple people that you can actually, post content on there the same way you can YouTube.
Hmm.
But it's like you would have to make your channel actually. I mean, I guess if you're just talking over like images, if talk over some chick just getting banged out like about guns
Porn
and
podcast.
marijuana. Dude, the porn podcast, dude.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're gonna be looking at boobs.
Yeah, right. These are a nice pair of boobs.
What kind of boobs do you like?
Right? Get the audience.
Different types of boobs. I'm gonna want everyone to comment on the video. Which number was your favorite? or top 10 boobs. It's gonna be like YouTube meets Pornhub.
Right? The best boob reactions.
Yeah. It actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. I don't know how Pornhub works, but
I think you may have just, found a way to make some money there, man.
Yeah.
Don't show your.
All the dudes would prefer my podcast over the other videos on that dirty site.
Yeah.
No, honey, I'm just here to watch Reactor's podcast. Don't worry.
Top 10 nipples, yeah. Who is she? Why are you watching porn? No, listen.
No, it's a podcast. Calm down.
There happens to be boobs moving across the screen and sexy girls.
The way Playboy put the stories in their magazine,
Yeah, to get to be an actual publication and not just sell, nudie pics.
I'm an intellectual. I'm reading.
Yeah, I order, Playboy for the articles. I'm high intellect.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah,
not a bad idea.
No, I mean, if you could put together a good podcast and have some good graphics on the screen, I mean, maybe after the guy, or girl finishes their business to the first part, you give them like a few minutes of just sex scene and then it jumps into the podcast and then they stick around.
No, just the podcast while the video plays.
Just, are you gonna do like your ladies man voice?
Like you're gonna watch the porn with the audience. Hey, what's up, everyone? Today we're gonna be watching some interracial porn.
And just
look at that.
Just comment the whole video. Oh my god, did he just do that to her face?
Oh god.
Freaking porn reaction videos.
It's really not a bad idea. I mean, even if it wouldn't work, I would still love to see someone try it.
You know what? You never know. You could find that niche who just wants to hear someone else's reaction to situations in a porn, dude.
Yeah, I kind of think a female voice might do a little bit better
for the guys. But if you're commenting on videos aimed at girls,
oh yeah, like gay porn. Hey, what's up, ladies? Today we're gonna watch two dudes together. You like that, don't you, ladies?
Very sensualize your voice. And then you can move your audience over to your YouTube channel, man.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the video.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my rated X videos. If you want to see my children's videos, go to YouTube, please.
If you want some more family friendly content, after you're done.
Yeah.
Links in the description. Throw a like on the video.
Don't forget to subscribe, guys, to my Pornhub channel.
Yeah, right. Can we smash 50 likes or I'll cry?
How many favorites can we get?
Yeah, right. Yeah, but how would you? I don't know how Pornhub works in this sense. But can you share videos if you have an account?
I have no idea.
You share your videos?
I know there was like a joke, an image making fun of Pornhub, I think it was, where it said like they have a share button. Like, why would anyone be like, oh yeah, this is a good video, I'm gonna share it on my Facebook?
Right? Or on my Twitter. But you know what?
Yeah,
Twitter has a lot of like titty actresses, dude, on there.
yeah.
Only
There's
reason
like
I
a there's like a porn side to Twitter, isn't there?
There is, dude. The only reason I know that is because my mod Stone Mexican follows a lot of those
Because your friend,
booby.
yeah, you only know about it because your friend, right? So you're saying,
No, he's a sicko's the buddy who you actually met, but Stone Mexican is actually a mod from the community, and I follow his Twitter, and he likes. I don't ever like what he likes, even if it's good stuff, because I don't want it to spread through my account. It's like porn stars all over my timeline because that guy.
yeah, I noticed there are a few people who retweet stuff like that.
Yeah, and I've seen some people do it. And I'm like, did you do that on purpose?
Like, well, going to a social platform and being a pervert is weird.
Right? Like, dude, I
Like,
really love
you're
this freaking.
retweeting topless chicks, like,
Yeah, especially if you have like a random audience like of all ages.
yeah, yeah. I guess nobody really does that. It's like the people who have like they'll have like 0 followers and then they'll retweet the boob pictures. Like, okay, you're
Yeah,
just saving it for later, I suppose.
right.
Yeah, I guess that's what it would be. Like he wants to go to his profile later and browse it. Like, yeah, all of these
Right.
things that I saw.
Right. Sicko says porn has a share button. I don't know what it would be used for,
Yeah,
but I guess if you have like a channel situation on porn, share your favorite, scenes.
no idea. Maybe if you're a porn producer and you're trying to show a future client the type of work you do.
Yeah. Yeah, but porn these days feels all homemade. All that stuff seems like all of it is because everyone has a cell phone camera these days. Everyone's
Yeah,
doing that.
porn is like, uh, everyone's making porn now.
Yeah, apparently, right?
Yeah, it kind of seems
That's
like that.
it's a funny thought though to do like because people have been talking about it to do some sort of non-porn related content
Yes,
over on a
yeah,
site like that.
huh.
I'd be
Yeah, they're all video
curious.
hosting sites. So
Yeah, and I mean they're the only ones, to be quite honest, who have the capacity
mhm.
compared to YouTube.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, and they have
Like
their built-in.
they can handle traffic. If PewDiePie switched over there, they'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll handle it.
Yeah, like they could actually take all of his, thousands of
Although
videos.
I feel like their audience is probably really predictable. They probably because I know they do a lot with the data that they gather from all their users.
Uh huh.
So I'm sure they know like how fast they're going to grow. They're probably growing steadily at like a constant rate or something, you know. So it could surprise them if YouTube switched over there.
Yeah, if some sort of creator jumped on over the platform.
Probably just have to make a phone call and get more servers though.
Well, if it's someone massive, but I mean, even if a few middle-sized people, go over there and start creating content like the gun channels and stuff like that, because they've been talking about it since YouTube pretty much
Yeah,
killed any of that.
yeah, and it's funny because it's like, uh, does this website only allow porn? That sounds a little weird, you
I
know?
don't,
It's
I
like
don't,
porn only. It's like well, YouTube is like no porn, you know?
yeah, just the only thing is no
It's
porn.
like, no, but it's they got more, but it's like this is a website dedicated to porn, but would they allow the less or the differently offensive stuff, you know?
Yeah,
Like for all you know, they're still offended by guns,
right.
just not people banging each other. You know, it's like that's
What about
sex. Guns are dangerous.
what about people banging each other with unloaded guns?
There probably is gun porn on the site.
Right. And Space Bitch in the chat says she'd throw large amounts of money for a reactor porn, to be
Yeah,
honest. Think you got a fan, man.
yeah. It depends on the price. I'll do anything for money. Just got to be the right amount.
She's just like, I'm gonna videotape you and you have to come here
No,
And
I'm talking about thousands and thousands of millions of dollars.
no. But what I'm saying is she's gonna use you and shoot the porn herself.
Yeah, as long as she's a millionaire.
What if she's just hot?
Yeah, that would be fine.
Hot, and she'll
I don't
pay.
know about recording it though.
She'll hot, and she'll pay for your flight to wherever she lives.
Yeah,
Maybe.
if it's I don't know. Yeah, maybe for the right price. I don't know. Yeah.
Right. Giving Sick a hard time. Yes, I did not, and it's kind of she said be right back, becoming a millionaire, I guess.
Nice.
So any plans for 4th of July, man? You doing anything?
I have no idea. My dog is afraid of fireworks. He's been scared all night because like they started blowing him up early. So I don't know. I might go to Maryland, but I might just stay home with my dog.
I mean, what is up with dogs and loud explosions? Just freak them the
I don't know.
fuck out.
He didn't have a lot of loud noises like that when he was a baby, I guess.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Because
feel
I
like
know, he only had one 4th of July a year. So he was like 6 months old for his first one, and maybe that's why.
yeah.
I think when you get a puppy, you got to blow up fireworks around them all the time. That's what you got to do.
Just shell shock them into getting used to loud
No,
noises.
no. I mean, like you'll pop one, like, oh, what was that? And you give them a treat, like, oh, that was nothing bad. Oh, matter of fact, you got a treat every time it went off.
Yeah, and then when you're not home and the fireworks are going off, it's going to be freaking out for some treats.
No, that's fine, because then it's just like sadness not getting treats as opposed to terrified that the world is exploding.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You could coming up with all kinds of new ideas tonight, man. You got your you got your way to train your dog to not be afraid of fireworks for the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Your porn podcast.
Porn podcast.
We're gonna freaking get everything situated here, man. The world's gonna
Anyone
be fixed.
listening, you can steal my ideas if you want, because I don't think I'm going to pursue them anytime soon.
But if he comes knocking, he expects a cut of the paycheck if you make some money.
Yeah, I do own the idea and the concept, and proof of it is this video. So I will come after you if you make a lot of money off of my idea.
Yeah, I think that's a.
And I'll use this video will be evidence that you were aware that I was going to come after you. So if we're in court right now and I'm playing this for the judge, I just want it to be known.
It was stated, and that makes it mechanical rights. So if you are listening to this in court, you're fucked.
7 years from now, they're playing this. Like, here's our evidence that he said steal his idea,
but that he wants equal payment if you make a lot of money off of it.
They're going to play the first part because they're trying to get away with stealing my idea, and that's when I'm going to continue the play button for the judge, and then drop the mic. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, and then he said, your evidence turns out to hurt. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. It doesn't even make sense.
No, they do, he said, take my idea, but there's always a but.
Yeah.
Yeah. People, I don't know, man. It's funny because like of all those things, people get into those things over like, oh, I heard a great idea. And then it comes to find out, it came from someone else and then they end up sued.
No, I'm not afraid of sharing my ideas actually, because nobody's going to steal them.
I don't think anyone can do your idea.
Yeah, you don't think so? No, someone could. I just don't think anyone ever will.
No, not the porn podcast. Like, who's really going to try to make a podcast for porn?
No, that's what I'm saying. No one's going to steal that.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, tomorrow I'll be starting my Pornhub account.
Yeah, right. I'm curious. I'm curious how far I could get it. Like if I tried.
I really am too. It'd be funny. I just want to see how their interface works and if I could actually like upload
uploading Reactor videos to Pornhub.
Yeah, right. See what kind of response you get. Just your actual just take your YouTube catalog and start slowly uploading it onto Pornhub.
Yeah.
I think
I think I might try that
sometime, man. They're like, I came over, I found your YouTube channel through Pornhub.
Like I remember in like 2014, there was like animal porn, not like humans mixed with animals, but like regular animals, you know, like banging on a farm or something. People were recording they were recording their pigs going at it and posting that to YouTube, and they had millions of views, and it was
What?
amazing. Yeah, like there were people going to YouTube to watch animals bang.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and they're since removed.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, YouTube's changing. No more animals doing it.
Apparently, man, no animals doing it, but you know, you could still get away with Elsa and Spider-Man banging it out,
No,
having a baby.
I think those got in trouble too.
They got in trouble, but I bet you could find them still. I don't think they've did a deep dive of YouTube to actually get rid of everything. I'd be curious to. I just don't want my timeline to get like clogged up by it, but I guarantee you. Yeah, there's still some stuff in there that was posted.
What you have to do, post one of your videos to Pornhub and then post the Pornhub link to Twitter.
Yeah, I don't. I wonder if you could get away with that.
People would be like, "Wait, why is he posting Pornhub videos? What is this? What you know?"
Yeah, right. And then they'll actually click on it, and it's like, when you're
wait, he's posting his own videos there,
dude. You know how much it would stir up some shit. It'd be funny to see like the kind of like response you would get from your audience. Yeah, I mean, I'm still small enough that I could get away with that shit. It would become like it would spread through fucking
PewDiePie to Pornhub.
Yeah, right. He's just posting freaking "you laugh, you lose" on there.
Yeah.
Porn edition.
Or like something that looks like it might be porn of PewDiePie, one of his videos where he's like topless or something.
Oh god.
For
the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Apparently we have people in the chat talking about animal sex now, and
cool.
Yeah. Sicko apparently had sex with a whale recently, but it was consensual. And Space Bitches saying that it was her mom. Oh, sounds good. Jesus Christ. But no, man. I think I may have to reach out and have you look at some stuff that I have that I'm gonna probably be putting out to see your thoughts on it. And
yeah,
it'd be nice to see a different perspective, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The only shit part is it's such a pain in the ass to like upload shit onto even Drive. Google Drive takes so long to upload YouTube videos too. It's like uploading a YouTube video.
Yeah, you just unlisted is usually what I do.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Well, I figure I'll let you get out of here, man. I don't know if you ate dinner or got to get your shit together. What time is it over there? 11 now?
Yeah, like 11:08.
So, well, I appreciate you coming on, man. Anyone
that was awesome.
Here who doesn't know Reactor, what's your stuff and what are your links, my friend?
Oh, you can follow me on Twitter at It's Reactor, and on YouTube, it's youtube.com/reactor with a Y, Reactor, and then a Y at the end. Or you just search YouTube for Reactor. We could search Google for Reactor, that works too. But yeah, basically, I make YouTube videos mainly.
Yeah, good YouTube videos with some like funny twists that you won't expect. It's a little different style than what you see over here on my channel generally, but it is definitely a lot less like, I mean, there's drama. There's some drama and fun stuff.
Mostly me messing around with stuff. Like my latest video, I explained how I made fake news, how I tricked news websites into making fake articles, stuff like that.
See, you know, fun stuff, not this political shit that I'm trying to get away from. So,
alrighty, guys. I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, it's slightly, but it's not like, oh, I hate this side.
Yeah, yeah. It's not government politics
Yeah, yeah.
focused. Yeah, yeah,
It's how far can I spread something that I created on the internet
yeah,
and see how far they'll take it?
yeah. How far can I get?
Or that you stole a car, apparently.
Yeah, yeah. I have a video where I steal a car to see if I could get away with it, and I did.
Well, thank you for watching, guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. And well, I don't know. I got some videos lined up for this week, so we'll see what comes of it.